How you guys doing? Good? Still awake? Keep it going for your host real quick. Love that guy. All right. After addresses, I'm aware that I have an old nigga name. Vearnell. Vearnell's an old nigga name. Vearnell sounds like the type of nigga that takes his hat off before he talks to white people. Mr. Abernathy, I promise. I have the rent by the 15th. Mr. Abernathy. There's a reason why I got this old nigga name. I was named after my dad. Yeah, I have a dad. I see the disbelief in the old white people's eyes in here. I had a fucking dad growing up. Here's a problem with naming your kids after their dad, though. Like your son after his dad. Growing up, I would hear my parents having sex, and she'd be screaming my dad's name, which is my name too and shit. Don't groan. I had to live through this shit. Guys are hearing the second hand. She'd be in there talking about, ooh, Vearnell. I'll be in my room like, fuck, what'd I do this time? Like, shit. Walk in there, see my mom's titty. Nah. It's gross. And they want me to continue that tradition. Like, if I have a son named Vearnell Shipp IV, I will not do that. I want to put another kid through any of that. But I was thinking, if I have a daughter, I will name her Vearnell Shipp IV. Because nobody wants to fuck a bitch named Vearnell Shipp IV. You know what I mean? Just preemptively keep my daughter from being a hoe, like, if I can. I'm gonna do that. I don't know, there's like I'm going through like a lot of changes. I just turned 31 recently. Yeah, that's not good, don't cheer. It's not good. Shit hurts. Like, I feel like I took being a young black man for granted. Like, every day I'm like, damn, I should have dunked more. Every day. Now when I play basketball, niggas be like, pass the ball, unk. I'm like, nigga, I'm not I went to school with your brother. Just pass me the ball, unk. I'm like, nah. Like, I tried, like, when I was at a party recently, I was trying to crip walk and shit like I used to. My knees and shit was popping. Like, you know how, like, women go through menopause? I feel like I'm going through nigga pause. Like, I'm just losing all my cool black shit, all my cool black superpowers. I drank a shot of Hennessy the other day. I started getting hot flashes and shit. I was like, nigga, it's time for them White Claws, boy. I'm going through nigga pause, man. Give me White Claws. Give me White Claw, boy. A lot of things. I just have a question. The inauguration is fucking, like in 5 days or something. Just want to know, like, is it too late? Or, like, do we storm the Capitol this time? Do we do that, or? Fuck it, right? I don't think we would do well. Can you imagine a bunch of fucking leftists storming the Capitol? A bunch of fucking nerds in a single file line? It's like, wow, this is nice. This is oak? Hold my latte. I want to touch this oak. So much history here. It's nice. Nah, man. I keep getting in trouble at work because I keep misgendering my boss. And he's not trans or anything. I just think he's a bitch. So every day, it'll be like, good morning, Vearnell. I'm like, what's up, girl? What's up, shawty? It's like this tall. Like, fuck him. He hates me. I was in the bathroom one time, boo-booing, like I do. And there's somebody else in the bathroom smoking weed. He was immediately like trying to blame me for it. Because the fire alarm went off. He was like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You should tell me now. I'm just like, first of all, nigga, if I'm going to smoke weed at the job, I'm going to do it in my car like an adult. So I was so confident about it. I was like, why don't you fucking drug test me? If you really felt like it was me, drug test me, little nigga. So he did. And I forgot that I'd been doing cocaine all weekend. It came back positive for cocaine. But my one defense is, yes, I was doing cocaine, whatever. But doing cocaine in the bathroom does not set off fire alarms. What do you think? I was in that motherfucker like LeBron James with the powder? Throwing it in the air like I got cocaine to waste? You know how much I make. I have cocaine to waste. Keep it in my pocket. Nah, I'm recently single. Yeah, she caught me. Yeah. So, like, people have been trying to hook me up with girls and shit. Like, whenever me and my friends go out, like, I always see like a group of, because I'm tall, I always see like a group of girls hyping up like they 6'3" homegirl to come talk to me. I'm like, nah, nigga, no. And that's not like, it's not like there's not a lot of beautiful, tall women out here. It's like, you know, women like to steal your hoodies and shit. So if a woman is 6'3", I gotta worry about like my pants and shoes and shit too. We the same shoe sizes and shit, nigga. Like, shit ain't cute. And on top of all, I just don't want no big hand bitch hold my dick like it's a blunt. It's like, she's like just dwarfing my shit. Just, you like that? No, I don't. So if you guys ever see me out, do not try to hook me up with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's it for me. Thank you.
Wow. I am so happy everybody came out tonight. LA. This is in times like this, my Nana would have said, sometimes we just gotta laugh to keep from crying. And that's why we're here tonight, right? Yeah, that's true. Let's do that. Well, it's fun, but it's interesting, but we're gonna make it fun, okay? Everybody good back there? Yes? Now y'all know I can't see nobody but you. They look like a Hollywood backdrop. So, it's cool. You good? You're handsome. Are you with her? Not yet? What? You're together? No, not yet? No. Wow, it must be. Must be a front row thing. Wow. Well, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I like younger men. I mean, but there's a reason. Hear me out. He has youth and stamina. I have experience and passion. So we got the yin and the yang. You and I are the same age, so we're gonna cancel each other out. So that doesn't help me. Whew. But everybody's good, correct? I'm good too, thanks for asking. I made it up on the stage before my hips started clicking, so we good. We are good. Well, real talk, I am in my 70s, okay? So, where in my 70s is none of your business. Because believe me, the parts inside this body are not as young as they appear, all right? So I'm in the sweet spot of my life, okay? Some people in their 70s are on a cane, a walker, oxygen, just really inactive. I am very active, sexually, all right? What I like to call it now is exercising with a friend. That's what I call it. And you know what, my sexuality has evolved over the years, all right? And it's taken on the personality of different cities. I know I have to explain that, right? Because you look puzzled as hell right now. So, when I was young, it was New York City, the city that never sleeps. Then I got middle-age, menopause. It turned into Phoenix, Arizona. Dry heat. So, but actually now, it's clearly Sydney, Australia. Because ain't nobody going down under. So. But we have to do what we do, right? We do what we do. So, I'm in the sweet spot of life. I'm really interested in dating. And I'm a perfect date. I'm a free spirit. I'm free to travel. I'm pet-free, debt-free, drama-free, STD-free. And I'm horny for free. But I'm not cheap, so don't get it twisted. Dating in LA is very tricky. The men my age, you again, are looking for younger women. The young men are looking for young men. So. But now, all right, at this age also, we gotta do a lot of doctor stuff. The gynecologist. I told her last time, I said, you better send a drone in there first, honey, because I can't see it anymore. You only see it once a year. Anything could have happened. So you ladies, if you're around 40, photograph your stuff. And I'm gonna tell you why, because in 20 years, you're not gonna recognize it, for Christ's sake. But let's see, lastly, I'm the proud single mom of a son. Who cares a lot about me, who's nervous for me because I live alone. I'm a little energetic if you can't tell. And I won't wear a life alert. So he got me an Apple Watch. So if I decide to exercise with a friend, I gotta take this thing off. Because if I'm overstimulated, it'll send him an alert. Then he's gonna call me. I have to answer. Mom, did you fall? Yes. I fell on a penis. "17 times. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's up, guys? Did you guys notice how they made the music slightly wider for me? Did you see that? They're like, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. Oh, yay. What's up, guys? Tough week. It's been a tough year for me. My dad passed away suddenly this past year. Yeah, it was really sad. He's a great guy. Loved him very much. But the best part about your dad dying suddenly of a heart attack at 68 years old is that when my wife and I get into a little argument and things escalate, I can pull one of these. Honey, please. I have a history of heart disease in my family. Can we? So that's good. It's nice. Yeah, my dad, he's a great guy. He was very autistic. I'm diagnosed with autism, and my brother's got it. And I tried to talk to him about it, but he never took it seriously. And I think that's what might have killed him. I do think undiagnosed autism is chronic, and it'll get you. You ever meet somebody who's 65 years old with undiagnosed autism? You know the type I'm talking about? They get really into historical reenactments. You know? Be like, my compadres and I are going to be reenacting the hijacking of United Flight 93 on September 11, 2001. I will be portraying Zaid Jafar, and this is a genuine kifefe Saudi Arabian scarf. So, it's not good. It's a condition. But my dad, he had the very autistic uniform. He had the jeans shirt, jeans jacket, it was pants, and he had a mustache, very masculine. He looked like an exquisite 1970s gay. You know what I mean? If you went to San Francisco Pride Parade 1978, it's just my dad. And so he had a really masculine mustache. So when he died, I grew a mustache in honor of him to look masculine. And I look like a pedophile maitre d'. Right this way, please. How many kids menus would you know? So that's sad. Yeah, and the thing about autism has changed. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but like, is there any autistic people in the audience before I can relate to? No, we're all very normal. Don't point it, so you can't. Don't point. You can't diagnose. You can't out this person's autism. Diagnose. But so when I was in high school, it was like the autistic theater kids had Glee, and the autistic black kids had Naruto, and that was it. And if you don't get that, you didn't have any autistic friends in high school. Okay, so. Yeah, but like now they have a feed bowl in the back of the classroom, and you have to call them Kitty. So it's out of control. But do you know who I think needs to get diagnosed with autism? Is Donald Trump. And if you pay attention to his behavior, he's got the hair, got the long tie, wears the same thing every day. He's autistic as his tie is long. I swear. And they don't do this, but I'd like. If he did the autism diagnosis, for them to give him a Rorschach test. Do you know what a Rorschach test is? Yeah, it's when they do the black ink blotches. It's supposed to be an insight into your subconscious. You know what I mean? And he'd be sitting there. He'd be like, okay, start. Building, tall building, one of mine. That's good. Next. Diet Coke, definitely Diet Coke. Lots of ice, that's good. Well, that's money. That's definitely money. I know money. Now, you're going to want me to say vagina. I know you want me to say vagina. I'm not going to say it. Oh, but that's a vagina. I mean, I know vagina. That's definitely... So, and then if he got the diagnosis, he'd run with it. He'd get up on the stand. He'll be like, they just announced I'm diagnosed with level 1. I've got the best autism. Okay. We're gonna MAGA make autism great again. And me and Elon Musk, because believe me, he's got it, okay? I just saw there was an announcement. They're gonna have Trump, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeffrey Bezos all lined up at the inauguration. It's like autistic Goodfellas about to run this country. Like, Jesus Christ. So, I hope everybody stays safe. And, well, the one more thing. Have you guys seen these, like, baby on board stickers that are going around? There's too much pedophilia going on to have these stickers. If I was a kid, I mean, it's like a P. Diddy bat signal, okay? He's like, I got one. Drake's on the other line. He's like, all right, bet. Yo, Kendrick Lamar won, and you know that because they gave him the Super Bowl for that, okay? So, thank you, guys.
I hate getting into arguments with hood dudes. Because hood dudes, they always want to throw some hood stuff at me that they know I ain't never been through. I got into it with this one dude in San Bernardino, and he was like, yeah, you ain't never stood 10 toes down in the courtroom facing a life sentence, homie. You ain't never strangled a man with your bare hands and watched the life leave his eyes, cuz. You ain't never robbed nobody, you ain't commit no murders, because you soft. So I got mad, I got pissed off. I started throwing some stuff back at him that I know he ain't never been through. Bitch, you ain't never been wine tasting in Temecula with the Caucasians, homie? You ever been on a kayak, bro? You ain't never rowed your boat gently down the stream, cuz? You might be out catching bodies, but you ain't hitting Pilates, homie. What's good? Fuck him. Nah, men are funny when we argue, because we say dumb shit without realizing it. I saw these two dudes, they was arguing at a bar one night, and one of the dudes was like, hey, bro, suck my dick. Which I never understood why men say that to each other when we get upset. It's like, I get it. It's supposed to be disrespectful. Like, if I told you to suck my dick, you would feel disrespected, as you should, sir. But me personally, I've never been so angry at a dude that I demanded some head from him. It just seemed a little weird to get mad and start telling dudes to do gay shit to you. Like, hey, yo, I said what the fuck I said, and if you got a problem with it, you can bite my bottom lip. No, fuck you. Come bite my bottom lip. Nibble on that shit, bitch. Kind of strange. I had to stop listening to rap music recently because it's not affordable. Rappers always talking about some shit I can't afford, man. Start putting affordable things in rap. some stuff within my price range. I want to turn on a Rick Ross song and hear Mitsubishi music. Start putting affordable shit in raps. I got a bad bitch and we cruising through, riding around in that Subaru, you know? I live from check to check in my gas on E. $1 margaritas at the Applebee's, you feel me? Affordable raps. I was hanging out with one of my homies and we was going through some would you rather scenarios. And he hit me with a sick one. He was like, would you rather watch your parents fuck or have your parents watch you fuck? What's up, mama? That's my mama right there. I said that I would rather watch my parents fuck because I feel like if my parents were to watch me fuck, that they'd still try to parent me while I was fucking. Like if my mom were to watch me fuck, she would basically turn into a referee. Tyrik, no, you being way too rough for her. Tyrik, you better let go of her hair and get your foot off that nightstand. My dad would be like the disappointed coach on the sidelines. God damn it, he ain't doing nothing I told him. Shit. Tyrik, you're fucking like you don't have hips. Use your hips. You gotta thrust, son. You gotta thrust. Drive. When she throw it back, you gotta defend yourself now. We got some white people in here, so let's talk about racism. Let's get uncomfortable. No, I think racism came at a very convenient time for white people because black people back in the day were patient, you know? That's why I wish sometimes we could take modern day black people and put them back in time just to see how white folks would deal with us. Like, I want to see a white man try to tell Cardi B to get to the back of the bus. Rosa Parks is way too nice. We need somebody like Cardi that's gonna be rude and obnoxious. She just started rapping on the motherfucker. Say, little bitch, you can't make me move if you wanted to, ow. I'm sitting in the front, what you gonna do, ow? This next joke might cost me some votes, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I wish I was a cop so I could harass white people. Give y'all a taste of what that feels like. I saw this old white lady power walking in my neighborhood, just power walking, getting it. And I'm no cop, but that shit looks suspicious as fuck to me. Like, what crime scene is this old bitch speed walking from? You gotta get this thug off the streets. No, it's fucked up, because white cops see a black dude in a hoodie and instantly get scared for their life. So if I see an old white woman walking too fast, her ass is target practice. I'm about to have all y'all white folks in here protesting. But the joke's on you white people, because white names sound ugly as fuck in a protest chant. Say her name, Susan Finkel. Say her name, Susan Finkel. Good luck protesting that shit. Hey, my name is Tyrik Woods. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, you guys like when I pull it out, huh? I feel like that's the coolest way to pull this thing out, just to tell you, I'm blind. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Shh, Daddy's talking. No, I feel like that's the coolest way to fucking pull this thing out. You know, it's not like a lightsaber, because then I look like an autistic cholo. It's like, wing. That motherfucker's special, ese. Yeah. My self-diagnosed autistic trans best friend wants me to put LEDs on this motherfucker. I'm like, you're fucking retarded. I want to put flames on it so it looks like I go faster. That and some Heelys, I'll be unstoppable. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah. This happened about a year and I'm running on 2 years now. So I wasn't always blind. Before that, I was a regular asshole like you guys. Except Mexican. Yeah, but it is a bit of a light sensitivity thing, so some of you white people are very difficult to look at. She does have a yeast infection, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite superhero? You want to guess what my... Shut the fuck up. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Guilty by association. Oh, all right, cool. Hell yeah. My favorite superhero is the Punisher, but I feel like I can't really represent, right? But I did get a tattoo of him. I think. But you can't be this fat and have a fork tattooed on your arm, So I had to be losing weight. I know this still looks like the before photo, but because I look like a 3-scoop ice cream cone, So I've been losing weight recently, and one of my homies that's helping to train, he goes, "Bro, your chest, it's chesting. Your arms are arming." I'm like, "What does that mean?" I don't know. I just wanted to touch you. Thank you for the delayed reaction. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Sometimes it's really hard to be up here, Like, I can't remember some of my jokes. The fuck does that say? Yeah. Ah, man. This is beautiful. I have been taking some supplements. There's been a clinical study over in Germany, and hopefully within a few months, I will regain some of my eyesight back. Yeah. If it's good enough for the master race, why not me, right? Yeah. Yeah, but it is difficult sometimes to wake up in the morning, every day, because I can still see in my dreams. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm trying to kill myself, I can still see in my dreams. That's the fucked up part. Like, I am the closest to the Matrix that you will ever get. I apologize that I do not look more like Keanu Reeves. Wait, that was the guy, right? Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Some of my buddies are like, "Dude, you should take shrooms. Open up that third eye. You should take shrooms. What are you going to see? What are you going to trip out on, right?" But I feel like God's going to be like, close my fucking third eye. I'm going to wake up in a padded room and be like, "This is really my reality. And all of you guys are my stuffed animals."
1 minute.
That was God. No. And this is one hell of a loud ice cream cone. No, but I've been trying to raise some money. I started a business called Blind Smoke Barbecue. If you guys want to follow it on Instagram, I'm trying to raise money for my disease. Because if you've ever been this broke, it's a hell of a fucking sickness. Yeah. My meat is so tender, it's falling apart like my life. I've been talking too much because I can't really see too much, and I am out of sight. Thank you.
Hello. Oh my gosh, I was going to do my ruler penis material. Now I got to pivot. So sad. Hey, happy 2025. Are we loving it so far? It's a little rough start. Any immigrants in the house? Now, good. Lay low. That's good. Because that's how they find you. You come to a comedy club. Any immigrants, you're like, woo, and then they're gone. Any children of immigrants? Yeah? Woo? Me and us? Okay, good. You're going to love this. We'll be orphans by March. That's okay. My father immigrated from Persia. Persia is the less scary way of saying Iran. My last name, I go by Gracie Moore, but Moore is actually shortened from Morazadeh. So for an accurate pronunciation, you want to say it like you're angry. Morazadeh. Because Farsi sounds so angry. Listen to this. Mantara dustaram. It means I love you. I mean, why they gotta yell? Even when my dad's speaking English, he calls me up on the phone every single time and says, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in the kitchen. Why? What's the matter?" "Nothing. I just wondered where you were." I'm like, wow. If that's your tone for small talk, what's left for emergencies? Jeez. So yeah, I shortened my name to Moore so that white people, like my mother, could pronounce it. Yeah, my very, very dark brown dad married my very, very white mother. She is like descendants of the Mayflower white. So. Oh, what do you get when you cross a Persian with a pilgrim? Beige. Or a crew if I'm all dressed up. Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't even realize I was a minority because, I mean, honestly, I'm half Iranian, I'm half Norwegian. That's kind of the almond milk of minorities. It just doesn't taste the same. So, I mean, I tan and I've got the arm hair, but basically almond milk. I'm Middle Eastern, like Ted Cruz is Mexican. They let me have notes up here because I'm substantially older than most of the other comics, and they're afraid I'll have a stroke. So they're like, don't have a stroke, it's scary. You scare the audience. The good news about my minorityism, I don't know, is I was just dark enough to get picked on in school. I remember when I was in 6th grade, oh God, I had such a crush on this boy. For the purposes of this evening, we will call him Guy Timmons because that was his name. So Guy comes up to me one day. He meets me up in the bike racks after school. He's going to flirt with me. He's like, hey, if you were old enough to vote, I was 11. Would you vote for Richard Nixon or George McGovern? Because that's how old I am. And I coyly responded, McGovern. At which point he spat on me and called me a dirty Mexican. Don't call someone a dirty Mexican. That's racist. Also, I'm not Mexican. Inaccuracy hurts too. So come on, West Coast racists, don't be lazy. Strive for accuracy. The world is so sucky right now that I wrote a song about how I wish it would be, and I'm going to sing it for you. Long ago and far away, before the world had gone to shit, I still believed life ended happily. Here's the world I wish that I could see. Men would not be narcissists. Guys like Trump would be dismissed. Voting would be clear. Congress not so catty. Jay Vance would be my daddy. Let him have his way. Shit. If I had my way, things would be different. Uh-oh. The world would not be run by old white men. Voting would be clear. Congress not so catty. Tim Walz would be my daddy. I'd let him have his way. That was my stroke moment. If I had my way. It's too bad this is really funny when I sing it right. You're going to love this next part. I'd know how to use my computer, and my butt would look much cuter. I would visit Fiji, and they'd free Luigi. I'd punch out RFK Jr. Because if I had my way, things would be different. My dog would take himself outside to pee. Money I'd have plenty. My knees would still be bendy. My Insta would be trendy. This is what I'd pray. If I had my... Oh, and I would be bilingual. Sex always cunnilingual. My kids would call me every day. 'Cause if I had my way, things would be different. Chocolate would be a weight loss aid. Oscar would be mine. Email not so spammable. Los Angeles not so flammable. Comedy would pay. I don't have my way, but I did tonight. Thank you so much. I'm Gracie Moore.
Woo! Keep it going for your host. Keep it going for yourself. Yeah. How are you doing? Good. I'm doing all right. I've been arguing with my mom. She don't like that I come up here and talk about my family. Yeah, like, I got a cousin named Junior, and I don't know why they call him Junior. Junior don't got a dad. My mom gets mad. She goes, Junior has a dad. He's just not in his life right now. I'm like, I have a Porsche. It's just not in my life right now. She goes, stop lying, you don't have a Porsche. I go, I do, I just let Junior's dad borrow it to go buy cigarettes. I love my family, man. My uncle recently got a new car. He called me up. He was super excited. He goes, "Mijo, I just got myself a brand new BMW for $3,000 from the dealer." I was like, "What?" It was like $3,000 from the dealer. They didn't know what they had. Like, bro, they always know what they had. I got worried. I was like, "Theo, what dealership sold you the car?" He's like, "The drug dealer next door." He sold me. I was like, "Bro, first off, stop buying cars from the drug dealer." Okay? He goes, "No, it was a good deal. It had tinted windows." Let me tell you something about Latinos and tinted windows. We love tinted windows on our car. It's because we live with our parents well into our 30s. It's cheaper to tint the windows on your car than it is to get a hotel room. No, that's true, dude. No, thank you. My cousin told me he was conceived in Tahoe. I was like, "Nah, you were conceived in a Chevy Tahoe. Get it straight." I love my uncle though. I do. He's very big on like coming up on good deals because he believes in the law of attraction. He believes in manifestation, and me too. I just feel like he takes it a little too far, right? He went and he got himself a dog. He brought home a dog, a little Chihuahua. He goes, "Look, I brought this dog. I'm gonna name it Money. That way, every time I call it over, I'm going, 'Come here, money, money, come here, money, money.' I'm calling money into my life," which is genius in theory. Some Latinos, man, we name our dogs like Princess, Money, Chanel, when really it's more like Ross and TJ Maxx. She's got one of those at home. Dude, we had this dog in the neighborhood. Her name was Mercedes. And Mercedes got pregnant by like all the neighborhood dogs out there. You just see her with like long titties just hanging on. It's like that Mercedes has 4 flat tires. They should have named her Nissan Altima for real. Nah, but like most people get dogs for emotional support. My tío got this fool for financial support. The only problem is that Money never listened. Dude, he'd like run away, he'd get lost. Do you know how embarrassing it is to put up lost dog posts to say lost money? It found no reward. I love my family, I do. I grew up with my grandmother in her house. I was raised with my grandmother early in my life, and she's an amazing woman. She recently turned 89 years old. 98 years old, my bad, 98 years old. Yeah, keep it. Thank you. Yeah, make some noise. Yeah, she has a gambling addiction. And during the pandemic, it got really out of pocket. But let me tell you, out of all the addictions, gambling is the best one because with most addictions, like you lose all your shit. But with gambling, you have a shot to make it back. Dude, when they shut the casinos down during the pandemic, she started to tweak out on me. Yeah, she did. She got this like really bad nervous tic. She started pulling out the hair from her forehead. Dude. Yeah, poor thing. I saw her praying the other day. She went like this. El nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Dude, my grandmother, growing up with her, I grew up very modest with her. She had a really bad roach infestation. Like these fools were everywhere. Right? Like my grandmother used to whip out this can of Raid and she'd just like spray the floor. Like if you wanted to get a glass of water in the middle of the night, she had some slippery floors, but you were going down. The roaches would just be like, "Karma, bitch." I'd be like, "Fire." These dudes were everywhere. They would crawl into like the microwave. Yeah, like in the numbers. This fool, you could say he was like always on time. We had another one that wanted to be a star. I knew this because he would crawl into the TV. I'd be watching the TV like, "Hey, I know that guy." It was Ant-Man, Spider-Man, and a cucaracha on my TV, bro. Burbank, y'all been too kind. Thank you.
Give it up for Peter, our host. Hey, before I get started, I'd like to acknowledge the nightmare that Los Angeles has gone through the last week. But I know we will rebuild. And you know why? Because we have the support of the federal government and the big insurance companies. What could go wrong? Normally for a big contest like this, I would do my standard 5 minutes on my prostate. Which is it's brilliant. It kills, but I see a lot of young people in the audience, and as a boomer, when I see young people, my first thought is, how can I help you? How can I make your life better? Because as everyone knows, we boomers are all about helping the younger generations. Now you laugh, but we just gave you 2 great presidential candidates, for Christ's sake. So I figured, what can I do to help? I mean, do you need help texting in all caps? I can do that. How about burning a CD? I can do that too. Writing cursive? These are all the things I'm good at, and I'm not getting any response. So that I got to think of something else. And I think I know what it is. I really do. Unsolicited relationship advice. Because what young person doesn't want to get advice from a 70-year-old? I mean, we boomers are really good at this. I mean, we practice it all the time, right? You know that. You young people know that. So here goes. And before I get started, I should tell you that my wife and I have been married 44 years. Thank you very much. And because this is being recorded, just excuse me, every second has been absolute bliss. Got to get that on the record. But I did screw up from time to time, and I hope you can learn something from one of these incidents. My wife and I had been married about 6 months, and we go to see the movie 10. Now, you young people won't remember it. It was the story about Bo Derek, who was the hottest woman on the face of the earth. She was the perfect 10. That's how the whole 10 thing started. And the plot was interesting. It followed a middle-aged guy who spied on women with a telescope and stalked Bo on her honeymoon. It was a Bill Cosby production. Yeah, that's right. And it was a comedy, and it killed at the box office, which goes to show you just how fucked up my generation is. So we get out of the movie, and my wife turns to me and she goes, "Well, how would you rate me?" Oh, I'd only been married 6 months. And I panicked. I admit it, I panicked. I'd heard that open, honest communication was important in a relationship. So I told her she was a 7.5. Oh, I know. But look, here, just listen to my reasoning anyway. I mean, if Bo is a 10, then most models are 9s, actresses are 8, 7.5, that's a really good score for a normal woman. I should have rounded up to infinity. It turns out, actually, that math was not her love language. And what I learned from that is that open, honest communication is great in a relationship unless you like sex. Because we had sex exactly 7.5 times that year. And you look at me and you say, "Ethan, how can you have 0.5 worth of sex?" And I'll tell you, we got started, and then she got up in the middle to fold laundry, so I counted it 0.5. You know what else is 0.5? My rating on Glassdoor as a husband. And my wife tells me I'm the Spectrum cable of husbands, 1 million complaints and counting. So let's just practice, and before I leave, if you're faced with one of those really difficult situations, interpersonal situations, and you don't know what to do, forget open, honest communication and try complete and utter bullshit. It worked for me, and it'll work for you. Thank you all very much. I'm Ethan Falk.
How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all enjoying yourselves? I'm not gonna lie to you, yo. Like, this is the end of the competition. We've been up here trying to do this shit for a while, and now that we done made it to the end, I'm not even in the mood for this shit, I had something happen in my life, man. It kind of fucked me up a little bit, yo. Like, I lost my sneaky link, yo. Like, some might be more familiar with the term booty call, I lost the good one, reliable, man. She went off and got married on me. You selfish bitch. And I seen the dude she married. Like, I seen this dude. She's not coming back to me. I wouldn't. Like, he's a better man. Like, I'm kind of proud of the bitch. Like, I thought I was the shit, I'm 6'2", I'm in decent shape, This nigga 6'6". And he's rich. Now, I'm funny, but I can only make you laugh for so long till you realize you hungry than a motherfucker, right? I ain't got it, yo. Motherfucker got Lambo trucks, Ferrari trucks. She's not getting back in my Impala. He got, like, massage chairs and heated seats. I got coffee stains on cloth from 6 years ago. She's not getting back in that ticking ass car, yo. The wedding was beautiful, though. They got married out there on the beach. None of us had any shoes on, man. And this rich motherfucker, he gonna pay for everybody in the wedding to get pedicures so we don't feel self-conscious about our feet, yeah? And this is my first one. Like, I ain't... So you ever had a pedicure that was paid for by your girlfriend's future husband? It's some hard shit to enjoy. Yeah. And it wasn't cheap. Like, he had like a bowl with fish in it. I ain't know my feet was food. Like, it was lovely, but I hated it, Open bar. $600 bottles of whiskey he had on this open bar. I didn't even know this shit existed. I thought Jack Daniels was the best you can get. I've been living this broke-ass life for all these years, man. I was in the corner getting fucked up. Singing slow songs, shit wasn't even playing, Turn around every now and then. I was hurt, But I had to get my shit together, man. Because I had to get a best man speech. You ever had to be the best man at your girlfriend's wedding, yo? That was... And he better than you. His real life is better than the one I lie about. Like, and I'm standing up there next to him. She walking down the aisle. He start crying. So the fuck am I. Somebody in the crowd like, oh, that's so sweet. That's a friend. Like, you were crying for 2 different reasons, She gonna look at me and wink. Like, this bitch. And I'm not gonna bore you with the speech, because it was like long and drawn out. It was the beginning that was hard to get past. Had to go up there in front of all those people, man. Like, I want to give a huge congratulations to my brother and his new wife. Y'all some judgmental motherfuckers. Hey, man, this... Y'all know these are jokes, right? Like, this is... I didn't kill my brother. I didn't, I ain't smash his wife, man. Those my cousins. It's not that big of a deal, y'all. It was tough, but that was a while ago, man. It's better now. It was a while ago. Let me say something better before I get off stage. I don't want to leave y'all judging me. I got shot in the head once. It only happened once, isolated incident, yeah. And it wasn't like doing no gangster shit, because, I'm from Chicago, but hold on, chill out, man. Oh, you out there, huh? Yeah, we in the city, man, Chicago. And, it was no army shit. I wasn't in the military, it wasn't like nothing like that. It was, somebody was trying to kill themselves, and I went to stop him, so he decided to shoot me. It hurt a little bit, but I learned a lesson that night. I learned something real valuable I want to share with all of you, Mind your business. Shit hurt, But anyway, man, Cedrik Whittaker, man. Y'all take it easy, all right?
Alrighty, it's been a week, huh, Burbank? Yeah, woos for sure. Yeah, that works. No, I don't want to harp on it too much. All I want to say is I was just thinking, if you would have told 2020 me that in 2025 we're still wearing masks, but exclusively outside, I think my brain would have exploded. I don't think I would have been able to handle all that. But, you know, I don't want to harp on it too much, like I said, because, to quote our Prime Minister of LA, Nicole Kidman, we come here to laugh, you guys. So let's have a good time. No, before all this craziness, I went home for the holidays. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I got kind of sick there. Did anybody else get sick over the holidays? Yeah, what a fun few weeks we've had, you guys. Yeah, I got sick. I had tonsillitis. Yes, so I went to my ear, nose, and throat doctor to get treated. And while I was waiting in the waiting room, she comes in and the doctor comes in and she goes, "There's my favorite throat in the world." I was like, "Ma'am, please, that's so inappropriate. Only comedy bookers can call me that. Like, it's not for you. So inappropriate." The stuff we have to deal with as women, you guys. But no, back home, I kind of had like a culture shock moment. I moved out here about 3 years ago, and I kind of forgot that I'd never heard of a sober person before I moved to LA. That's not to say there aren't substance abuse issues in Missouri. There 100% are. It's just treated kind of like an ALS diagnosis. You know, like they're like, "Oh, they're an alcoholic. That's crazy. There's literally no cure. That's insane." But I don't know. There's no alcoholics ice bucket challenge. It's not as sexy. No, but I was transported back then to my brother's hockey games. Like these parents are treating it like it was fucking Lollapalooza or some shit. They were like passing around flasks. Dylan's mom took her tits out, you know? I was like, "Mom, I think Dylan's mom has a problem with drinking." She was like, "Okay, narc. You don't bring that shit up here." But no, it's very expensive living out here, especially compared to Missouri. I was talking to my parents and I was telling them that I wanted to donate my eggs to make money out here. And they both work in medicine. They're like, "Oh my God, Alyssa, please don't do that. That's so dangerous. Just let us know if you need money, you know?" So since then we have this hostage negotiation situation going on where I'll call them with like a scalpel to my stomach, like, "I swear to God, I'll do it." "How do you think I got these scars?" No, it's weird catching up with my parents. They're not super familiar with LA and the entertainment industry and stuff. I was like going out with my friends and I would like go out, you know, in like a going out outfit, and my dad would be like, "I don't like it when you wear those low cut tops. I think you do it for attention." I was like, "Okay, first off, of course it's for attention. Let's get that out of the way. I need votes, you guys. Come on." Of course. Second off, if you didn't want a daughter with tits, why did you procreate with a woman who has the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life? Your actions have consequences. Think about that, young men out here. No, but I was telling them about all the stuff I'm doing out here, and I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I've been pitching an idea to some studios. I've been pitching the idea of myself playing Gretel in a live-action Hansel and Gretel. Because I think I'd be perfect for it, because I already method act. I leave a breadcrumb trail of press-on nails wherever I go, so... I don't have any. You guys will find a trail to my Honda Civic outside. No, but if there's any like people from the industry here tonight, you guys, I would love to do this, and I can't. If we need a breadcrumb trail, I can do it. I just need to time it so that I have a yeast infection that day. That's all I ask. Come on, you guys. I can be flexible. But no, that's a hypothetical. Something I did do recently was I finished a musical improv class. No applause is correct. I'm going to tell you guys that now. That was correct. You guys humbled me. I needed that. No, it just means I lost $500. That's what that means. No, I just finished a musical improv class, and at the showcase, a guy came up to me and asked me out after, which is not supposed to happen. So we went on a date, and I was like, "Hey, out of curiosity, what about musical improv did it for you? You know, famously the least hot thing somebody can do." And he was like, I just really appreciated how passionate you were. I could really see your passion up there. And I was like, wow, that's actually really sweet. Okay. We go on a few more dates. We're talking about TV shows we like and stuff. He's like, I love that show, Love on the Spectrum. I'm like, please explain. Some of you know where I'm going with this. He goes, I just think it's so interesting how passionate all the autistic people on that show are. I might be on some kind of spectrum, but I can connect the dots on that one. I'll say that. Thank you, Burbank. Stay safe out there.
Yeah. So what's this school shooter doing here? What's going on? School shootings confuse me because the shooter already knows our plan because they're with us when we do the safety drill for it, you know? They're never like, hey, Aiden, we're gonna need you to step out for this. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Still in school. I don't like when teachers try to give me advice, you know? They're like, Aiden, you need to get better at school or else you're gonna end up like that construction worker over there. I'm like, you mean the guy that makes 3 times more than you? I think, and he's bilingual? Yeah. And then they'll say, you know, my job is just as important as a doctor's job. I don't think that's fucking true. Never heard of a substitute doctor. Imagine that. Some stoner with the GED, hey, Dr. Clark can't make it today, so we're gonna watch some old episodes of the ER. Some fucking asshole. Yeah, man. Senior prom is coming up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing a prostitute. And a lot of people think it's weird bringing your mom's friend to prom, but that's what I call Aiden style, motherfucker. Let's do this. Yeah, dude. I do have some experience with older chicks, though. This one time, this was like 4 months ago. It's a 100% true story. I met up with a 33-year-old chick who knew I was 17. And, yeah, it was pretty bad because the plan was to go to her house, hook up, whatever. But I ended up staying at her house for 5 hours while she was just talking to me about astrology. You know? She was like, oh my God, you're in Aries? I heard you guys like to make the first move. I was like, bullshit. You know how many first moves I made in my life? Like fucking 2. You're 33, you make the first move, bitch. Yeah. Anyways, it was like 4 in the morning. And then finally she was like, I don't want to have sex with you anymore because I thought you were anorexic. That's her thing, I guess, anorexic guys. I was like, is it because it's harder for them to escape? You're 33, you invite a 17-year-old over, and now you have standards? Doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, yeah. I blame video games for me turning out this way because I used to play this game, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. Anybody? Yeah. Went a bit overboard with the swastikas, right? I was in 2nd grade playing that game. And one time I was in class doodling. I drew a swastika. I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was a pretty cool design. Then my teacher came up to me. She was like, Aiden, why would you draw this? And I was like, whoa, Miss Arnold, I didn't know you were a fan of Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. It is a little weird that you're 60 playing Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. But, yeah. Then she sent me to the principal's office. The principal was like, Aiden, where'd you learn this? I was like, same place Miss Arnold did, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. And that's how I learned about Nazi Germany in 2nd grade. No extra credit. Bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here, but I was born with a rare connective tissue disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS, and part of it is I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, which means I'm only in a wheelchair sometimes. You know, I'm kind of like a shitty transformer. I'm like a transformer if it was a Prius. I only use a wheelchair in places where I need to go long distances, so I use it at Disneyland, and it's cool because I get to skip the line, yeah. I get to skip the line, but it's awkward when I get to the front, because as you can see, I'm standing. I could stand. So I'll get up out of my wheelchair to get on the ride. Everybody in the normal line, they're like, what the fuck is this kid? Is he faking? So I got to say something stupid like, oh, it's a miracle. Thank you guys so much. I'm Aiden Bloch.